I'm Peter, the founder of Mesmerize. So if you've clicked onto this page, you're after a digital marketing agency in Melbourne that's going to be emotionally and intellectually embedded into your business and give you the predictable and desirable results that you need. Now, there's a lot of noise in the digital marketing space in relation to what works and what doesn't. So I'm going to quickly tell you what works regardless of the industry that you're in or the business size that you have. Now, the best strategy moving into 2026 is an omnipresent strategy. And the reason why is because the internet has become hyper connected and people's attention spans are shorter than ever before. And so capturing that attention is vital, and it's not enough to just like rank on the first page of Google or be on social media. You need to create a strategy that's going to communicate and match your customers' intent and the stage of awareness that they're in. And as a byproduct of that, you can mirror the state that they're in, and that helps build trust and nurture that prospect. Now, you're competing with a lot of different businesses online. You're not just competing with businesses in your industry. You're competing with Nike, you're competing with Apple, you're competing with, all the big players. And then you're also competing with like all the offers and everyone in your industry. So it's not enough to just run an ad. Like, you really need to be presenting well online. You need to have a very strong message, and that needs to align with your prospects' identity beliefs. And then you need to have a strong offer, and then you need to have a differential, and then all these different things. So it's not enough to just go to market and run ads. Now, depending on what type of business that you have and what type of desire that you're trying to fulfill, it's very important to be aware of the desire that you're trying to fulfill. That is going to also dictate the strategy and how involved it is. There's immediate desires, there's short-term desires, and there's long-term desires. Immediate desires are your trade, so like 24/7 plumber, mechanic, locksmith. Then you have short-term desires, which is like going to a restaurant. It's like an emotional thing, like going to a med spa. It's like you have a feeling for something, and then you go and scratch that itch. And then you have long-term desires, which, it's like custom home building, landscaping, more structural, more like, identity beliefs, where essentially like, if you're trying to get someone to lose weight, that's an identity shift. You're shifting what they eat, and you're shifting the belief that they have in their head about who they are. So those types of businesses need much more of a profound strategy. Same as e-commerce. Like, if you're in e-commerce, you need to be so sophisticated going online. It is not enough to have an innovative product. It's not enough to have an innovative service. And for a lot of businesses, like, you're going to get duped with a marketing agency that is going to, offer you some kind of free SEO or free Facebook ads for a couple of months. That's not going to do anything. Like, it's not going to do anything of worth and merit. And like, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now, if you want to see what an omnipresent strategy looks like and what it would look like for your business, then jump on a call. We're getting profound results for our clients. Bespoke booked out for 3 months. Sauna Company, 1,100 inquiries in the last 12 months. Tony Cork, 4 to 8 qualified leads a day. Frame of Mind, too much work. Hue Therapy, open up another location. Gondwana, like hundreds and thousands of jobs booked in, like too much work, understaffed. Flow Landscapes, Jay went to Italy with his family. Like, the list goes on. The clients are killing it. And the reason why they're killing it is because we factor in everything and we utilize all the platforms. And as a byproduct of that, you're not left exposed focusing on one platform, and you need to be everywhere. I can't communicate the level and depth and quality that I need to in this short video, but I hope it got your attention, and I hope to get you on the phone, because I love talking about strategy and I love working with people long-term. Like, I want to build long-term relationships with my clients, and we don't have lock-in contracts. We provide results, and we're not going to take you on as a client unless we can actually help you. And we're not the cheapest agency to work with either, because everything that we do is so like involved and sophisticated that, and there are costs. So that is something to be aware of. Like, you need a minimum of $3,500 to $4,000 to even get any kind of result. So that's inclusive of your ad spend. But like $4,000, depending on the type of service that you have, I would say is like a good amount. And then if you're like looking to grow and you've got a fair bit of staff, then that 5 to 10K area, you're going to see some crazy results with us. So if you're curious, or if you like what I said, or if you align with some of my values, then jump on a call and let's have a chat.